AITAH for canceling my life insurance policy because my husband won't make a beneficiary on his. I have been married to my husband for a little over a year. We were together 2 years before we were married, but had been friends for 5 years before we began dating. I have 2 adult daughters from my first marriage. Their dad and I divorced as friends, and we had and still have a good relationship as co-parents. My husband and kids consider themselves friends rather than stepdad or stepkids. I have carried a significant life insurance policy for my daughters in addition to the policy I have through work for many years. I upped my policy a few years ago because I lost both of my parents in my 30s. They were divorced, and as the legal next of kin, I had to deal with the fallout for both of them, including a lot of expense. I didn't want my daughters to have to deal with that. So if I were to get hit by a bus tomorrow, my daughters will split $100,000 through my work. When I got married again, I took out a separate $100,000 policy for my husband. As my now legal next of kin, he would be the one tasked with tying up my loose ends. I couldn't imagine my 21-year-old daughter having to go through what I went through when I was in my late 30s, the funeral home, the bank, the insurance company, and he earns less than me. It would be enough to get him settled without me. He has a $100,000 policy through work. After I took out my policy for him, I asked him what he needed to change me to his beneficiary. He asked me what I meant. His mother is his sole beneficiary, and he explained that he is not going to change that. His mom is married to a plastic surgeon. They live in a $3 million home on the other side of the country. She hasn't visited him in 10 years. She hates my guts because even though her son is a blue-collar worker that I out-earn, she thinks I married him for his money. If he dies, I will be left with trying to sort out his estate with nothing. In his defense, he has never been the legal next of kin when someone dies, but his mom doesn't need that money, and she surely would not step in or help me. I'd be on my own. I asked him again last week if he had updated his beneficiary status. He hadn't. So I called Fidelity and canceled my policy for him. I also changed my POD on my bank account, 401k, and employee stock to exclusively my kids. Now he is yelling about how everyone is on vacation and he can't talk to them about it, even though I first asked him about it a year ago. He called me an AITAH for leaving him with nothing, even though that is what he would essentially be doing to me. Am I just being petty?